Hi, this is Rona from Intuitive Arts. Welcome to Spring Awakening 108-Day Adventure. Today is 73, and today we're going to talk about another Niyama called Tapas. But first, let's begin with our opening practice. Hands to heart. Bring your attention to your breath, which brings your attention to the present moment. Inhaling fully, exhaling completely. Filling up your lungs all the way to the bottom of your lungs, all the way to the top. Side to side. Front to back. Knowing that with every breath, you have an opportunity to have a different choice or a different thought. And now inhale up, exhale palms open to heart level. Inhale back to heart, you turned your palms down. Inhale up, exhale open, inhale back to heart. One more time. Now imagine that your energy field is expanding with each continued breath. And then we're going to turn our palms outward. And imagine that we are channeling energy through our bodies and sharing it with any person, place, or thing that we feel might need a boost of energy. And just sharing the good vibes. From me to you, and from you to somebody else. And on and on and on and on. One more wave. And then hands back to heart. Okay, so thank you for being here. Today we're going to explore the concept of tapas. And I know as we talk about it, it might seem like it doesn't go in alignment with the one that we just talked about yesterday, Santosha, but there are different levels and different aspects to everything. So tapas means self-discipline and having the wherewithal to stick with something that propels you forward. But to have a strong discipline, you need to also kind of have a fire in your belly about it. So if you really want something, you're fired up about something, then you have to have the discipline enough to go get it. So let's just say that you want to develop a life that's more peaceful and calm. There has to be a motivation, something inside of you that wants you to do that, that propels you into being disciplined enough to have a practice, like meditating or walking or, whatever it is that you do to bring you into calmness, balance, peace. So you really need, once you have something that you want, you need to have the energy the fire, the power to keep you having that. If you want to go on a diet, in order to be disciplined enough to keep that diet, you have to want to reap the benefits of the diet. If you sit around and say, I don't care what happens, I'll leave it up to chance, then you probably will not have the discipline to propel you forward into getting it. And so that is tapas. And understand that all of these yamas and niyamas, they're all pieces of a puzzle that create a system, a code of ethics for you to move. So there are some times in my life where I really sit with santosha, which is what we talked about yesterday, which is being contented right where I am. And there are some other times where I say, okay, I really feel guided to have this, to want this. I'm going to do what I need to do to get it. So there are times and places for everything. And there's room for all. And there are times in your life where you practice more santosha, contentment. And there are times in your life where you practice tapas, where it is, I want something, it really feels like it's the right thing to do. I'm going to be disciplined to do whatever I need to do to go get it. Another example is from September till maybe a few weeks ago, or now the very end of May. I was very motivated to create a website, create healing products, and I was definitely in tapas. I had the fire, I had the motivation, and I was really disciplined. I spent months just doing this. And now that I kind of reached a place, now I'm more in santosha, where I'm like, I'm really happy where I am. I've worked hard, and now I'm just going to relax and let it be. So that's how it works in my life, or how it's worked. And it will work differently for you. I'm just a guide. So if there's something that you really want in your life that feels right to have, that feels in your best interest, then you need to kind of work up the energy and have the discipline to go get it. And that is tapas. And whatever I try to create, it is always not only for the best of me, but for the best of my environment and the people around me. I hope this helps. Namaste.